Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what we're going to be doing is a simple cheesy bean dip. Really easy to make, better, and it's a good time, you know, right here with the Super Bowl coming up, along with the college playoffs. You can, you know, whether you're at a party or just hanging out with friends and family, you know, it's a simple finger food that you can all enjoy. What we got here is we got 3 cans of refried beans. I've got a pound of chorizo, which I'll be using about a half of that. And that's optional if you want to use hamburger meat or if you don't want to use anything at all. We got some quesadilla shredded cheese along with some asadero cheese. It's a real good melty cheese that I've already shredded up. And then I'll put some American slices on the top towards the end. And then I've got some green chilies for topping, along with some red bell pepper. And then we've got some sour cream and some Fritos to dip with. So the first thing that we're going to do is, and I'll put all of this in the description as far as the ingredients, but the first thing we're going to do is go over to the stove and brown up the chorizo. Okay, so I've used half of that package, and what I'm going to do is just brown this up. This will take, you know, maybe about 4 or 5 minutes. And then we'll strain the grease and I'll show you the rest. Okay, so what we're doing while the chorizo is cooking is we're gonna take our refried beans. Sometimes if you just kind of go around the edges, it comes out pretty easy like that. And if not, you can take a butter knife and go along the edges and make it come out easy as well. Doesn't look too appealing at this point, but now what we're gonna do is kind of mix it up. And what I like to do, and this is totally up to you, is add a little bit of water to it. I got about a cup right here. Just add a little bit. You don't want it to be soupy because it is a dip, but it kind of rehydrates the beans. Get it mixed around real good. And then what we'll do is once the chorizo's done, we'll drain the grease out of it, and then we'll incorporate it into the beans here. Okay, so I ended up using about 3/4 of a cup of the water. You can see the consistency that I have here, and you can do it however you want, but it's still pretty thick. So the chorizo, depending on what brand that you have, some have more fat content than others. This one wasn't too bad, so I didn't even have to strain it out. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and incorporate that into the beans. And then stir this up. Now at this point, if you wanted to, all you could do is just put your cheese, mix your cheese in with the beans here and put it in the oven, and you're pretty much done. And then just garnish it with whatever you like. But what I'm gonna do is kick it up a notch, and I'm gonna put this on the smoker. Okay, so what I've done is I placed the silicone mat on top of the grate. That way I don't get the pan greasy. We'll go ahead and put the beans on the grill. And I haven't put the cheese on it at this point because it doesn't take very long for the cheese to melt. So what we're gonna do is we'll come back in about 30 minutes and we'll see where we're at. What I wanna do is get some smoky flavor in it first. Okay, we're back at the grill. It's been about 30 minutes. Just check on it real quick. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and warm now. It's looking good. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and incorporate the cheese. So I've got everything kind of mixed up in this bowl just so I don't have too many dishes to clean up. Those are those 2 cheeses that I showed you earlier that are mixed together, the queso and the asadero. We're gonna mix this up, and then what we're gonna do is put the American cheese slices on top, and we'll let this cook for about, I don't know, maybe another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll come check on it. There we go, like that. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Alright, check this out guys, looks great. Went ahead and garnished it. I got some green chilies, some red bell pepper, and some sour cream. You could do diced jalapenos or some sliced avocados, whatever you want to do. And like I said, you could do this in the oven or maybe even the microwave, but next time you're having a party or a holiday, give this a try. You'll be the hit of the scene. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Nice and cheesy. Right away, you get a little bit of that smokiness and the cheesiness from the cheese melted in. Really tasty with that chorizo. Highly recommend giving that a try. So if you like this, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.